The National Institute for Staff and Organizational Development, NISOD, honors the world's best in higher education and has emphasized the importance of teaching and leadership excellence. Recipients of the NISOD Excellence Award are selected by a committee from nominations by students, faculty, and staff, and are also recognized at the annual International Conference on Teaching and Leadership Excellence. These guys are good.
My name is Shauna Morty, and my best experience at ACC has to be the students. I love my students at ACC. They're so determined and they have so much energy. They come to me a little bit nervous, but they're so excited to take the class and move on to their dream. I had a student who called me about a year ago to let me know that he had finally gotten into his college to transfer from us. And the inspiring part of that story was he applied for 11 years in a row, and he had just gotten in. Isn't that fantastic? Best of luck to him.
Hi, my name is Oralia Guerra and I teach math at the Northridge campus. The best thing about my job is that I get to work with some pretty amazing students. I had a lady a few semesters ago who came into my 1350 class, and at the beginning of the semester asked if she could come in and ask me a few questions, and I said sure. And after that it was her habit to come in and get help all the time, and boy, she really worked hard. I got to know her a little bit, and it turned out that she had started ACC in ESL classes. Didn't even know English. Took GED classes and then developmental studies, and last December graduated from Texas State. And guess what? She's a teacher now for ESL. And that's my story.
My name is Dawn Haley. I'm an adjunct professor in the business management department. My best moment, I have several. Actually, I have a lot of them. It can be anything as special that makes you really feel like you're connecting with the student. It can be, Professor, can you stop talking so fast? I know you're excited about class today, but we're trying to take notes. Really letting you know that they're trying to absorb the material and really be there with you in class. It can be something way more in depth as, thank you for believing in me when nobody else did. We're here to be not just teachers, but coaches, mentors, and cheerleaders. And I feel really blessed that I have the opportunity to impact as many students as I do, and I thank y'all for this award.
Hi everybody, I'm Tom McFarland. I'm going to tell you a story about George. And George was one of my students in the Learning Lab, and he was stuck in developmental writing, and he was okay with that. And I remember him coming into the lab, and he was trying to figure out sentences and trying to write paragraphs and tell a story, and we would go round after round all the way through developmental 1 and 2 and 3. And so he worked with me for about a year and a half, and he finally graduated from development writing, and he was taking Comp 1. And so it was about this time of the year, it was about late April, and he had to take the test. And so he was fumbling around, just kind of nervous, and I saw him, and I said, "Hey George, what's going on?" He said, "Well, I've got to take the C test." And I said, "Okay," and then he proceeded to tell me everything that he had memorized, and he knew it cold. He knew everything that he needed to know. And I told him, "Dude, go take the test." So he took the test, and the next day he came in. It was a Friday morning, very slow in the lab, and instead of doing the ordinary handshake, he said, "Professor," and he held my thumb. You know, we did the revolutionary handshake, and he said, "I passed the test." And at that moment, we were brothers. And that's why I love ACC. That's why I get up in the morning. That's why I wear these t-shirts. And I'm just happy to tell the story over and over and over again. So thanks for listening, and good night, and may God bless.
My name is Jose Milan, and I teach for the Physical Therapist Assistant Program. And I teach a course for the first-year students on research methodology and critical thinking. And through the course, it's my job to kind of highlight their faults, their faulty logic, and their fallacies when they're trying to build arguments. And I always wonder if I'm doing a good enough job that it carries across the curriculum. So one semester I was reading the faculty evaluations, and a student wrote a comment that made me smile. It said, "He is unforgiving when it comes to logical fallacies." And so at that point I felt like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing.
My name is Missy Patterson, and I'm at the Cypress Creek campus, and I'm an instructor here at ACC. The best part of my job is watching students make the A face, which comes after a struggle when they haven't been successful before with a paper or an exam, and then we get to work together and they get to come up with study skills or research methods that work better for them, and they get the paper back and they're like, "What, me? You know, I did this?" And it's so exciting to watch them get that feeling of success, and they know they can do it again in the future. So that's the best part.
I'm Chief Stewart. I teach at Austin Community College in Texas. One of my students took a computer course with me at Riverside campus, and several years later I saw him on campus, went over to say hello, and he was talking to one of his students because he had become an instructor in the nursing school at ACC. He told her that this is the guy who taught me how I teach, whereupon she accused me of being responsible for the bad jokes and bad artwork in her own class. And I realized that when the medium, the methodology, can impact someone as well as the message that they can use in their own careers, well, that's pretty swell.
The ACC Teaching Excellence Award honors one full-time and one adjunct faculty member each year who promote special learning opportunities, student interaction, depth and breadth of knowledge in their subject area, and innovation in their teaching. Nominations are made by students, faculty, and staff. Committee selects the award winners, and they're presented with an award of $1,000. They also have an opportunity to be recognized at the May commencement ceremony.
I'm Sheila Ammons. One of my students completed 4 of my accounting courses. Her participation in both the online and on-campus courses revealed her preparation and enthusiasm. When she finished her degree at ACC, I was proud to be a reference. She landed a great job that uses her accounting skills and knowledge, and she's typical of our students, except a childhood illness took about 80% of her sight. She had other life events that affected her while she was a student here, but she never gave up. She achieved her goal. I met her daughter, who had been her reader since the daughter started reading. The daughter is now a pre-med student who knows accounting. I met the student's husband, who brought her to campus and waited patiently for her to finish her classes. Both the daughter and the husband were supportive and proud of the student. Way to go, ACC students.
My name is Jill Brockman, and I'm an adjunct professor in the Business and Technical Communications Department. I specialize in social media communication and was the co-creator of our brand new social media communication degree. And the best thing that's ever happened to me at ACC is recently I started a collaboration with 2 schools in Denmark to incorporate virtual teams, virtual learning, and social media into their coursework, into their curriculum, to enable those faculty to better connect with their students, just like I do every day in my classes. And it's exciting and it's thrilling to be a part of helping create a smaller world for all of us.
In recognition of the long tradition of excellence in community college teaching and leadership, the John and Sue Ann Roosh Excellence Awards celebrate outstanding contributions in leadership by community college faculty and staff. Selected by a committee from nominations, recipients are also recognized at the League for Innovation Conference in the spring.
Hi, my name is David Lauterbach. I teach history at the Rio Grande campus. I've been at ACC for coming on 18 years now. And for my best moment in ACC would have to be graduation last year. Now, I've been here for a long time, but in all that time, I've literally only had 2 students graduate. Last year, I had 15 students graduate. And I had the great good fortune of sitting up on stage, so I got to see their faces as they came across to get that diploma, to shake those hands. I got to see how all the years that they had put into that program finally came to fruition on that stage. And I got to see their smiles, and I got to wave with them. That was my best moment at ACC.
The Piper Professor Nominee Award is an award that recognizes full-time faculty in the teaching profession. Higher education institutions are invited to submit a nominee, and only 10 professors across the state are selected for the award each year. Awards of $5,000 are given to those who are selected for their superior teaching at the college level.
My name is Jennifer Beck, and I'm an associate professor of psychology. I teach the statistical methods for behavioral scientists course, and it's a challenging course, and people usually bring a variety of experiences and backgrounds to the course, one of which is some math anxiety. And this year I'm working with one particular student who she's been working really hard all semester, coming to office hours, talking about the material with me, and she's also expressed a lot of worry and concern about how the class is going for her. And just last week we had our second test, and she scored an A, which was one of the top scores in the class, and I congratulated her for doing so well. And she disclosed to me that this is the 3rd time that she's taken the course, and we're both so excited because this has been an obstacle for her in completing her degree, and she's well on track now to making her goal.
The ACC Leadership Awards celebrate outstanding staff who demonstrate strong leadership and have gone above and beyond the call of their duties for the ACC community. We celebrate 4 award winners this evening: the Classified Employee of the Year, the Professional Technical Employee of the Year, the Administrator of the Year, and the President's Excellence Award winner.
Hi, I'm Linda Haywood from the Cypress Creek campus, and every day at ACC is our best day and our happiest day because we have an opportunity to impact students and their families and their entire lives. We work together across the district with all the departments, with community resources, and just bring it all together to help our students. And a particularly happy story for me is when we had a family come in from Portland, Oregon that had lost jobs, had no hope, no nothing, and researched and decided that the medical lab technology program was the right fit for them, a quick turnaround to get them back in the black, and met up with Terry Catrola. She got the registration process through for them. They landed up on Cypress Creek campus. We found jobs for the husband, we found work study for the wife. The program went very well. The wife progressed within a year and a half, had employment at St. David's while she was a student, and then once she completed her program had an even better offer and is doing quite well. But we took this family from literally nothing. They came in a borrowed car. They had no food, no jobs, nothing, no home. And we even found backpacks and school supplies for their kids because of our community connections, and we're very proud that they're part of our ACC family.
My name is Pedro Soto. I work at the Cypress Creek campus. I guess the best time for us is the first week of classes. The students come in, they look confused and a little scared, but we like to help them out, tell them where the classes are. After the first week, we see the change and they relax, and that's the best week for us. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Hi, I'm Eileen Klein. I'm the Dean for Health Sciences. My favorite moments at ACC are the end of semester health sciences completion ceremonies. These are unique, tailored events to each student in the program where we share with them their special transition from student to graduate. Those are magical moments.
I nominated Dr. Solis for the President's Leadership Award through the League for Innovation because of his outstanding performance during this past year.
We want to get there.
Yes, and we want to help you get there. Take some classes, please. Here's the schedule.
As you've seen from the other award winners, they had video clips of themselves for tonight's reception. But when we asked Dr. Solis to do a video clip, he refused, and he said he's not a good actor.
You know, that's not the only issue. We have a student group that has taken over the architectural plans for the campuses that are being built. They plan to divert water from the San Marcos River to form water hallways and aqua walks at the new Hays County campus.
Well, I guess he was right. No, in all seriousness though, the work that Dr. Solis has done during this past year on the development of the academic master plan has been described as miraculous.